This month we'll take a quick look at the springtime skies and a little bit later say goodbye to the winter sky and look ahead into the summer. Here we're looking due south at about 9:30, a good ways through April. And quite prominent over there is Saturn. We talked about Saturn last month, which will be prominent all month and from opposition on the 4th and later. Due south, right up here, high in the sky at about 9:30 in the evening, is the bright star Regulus, which is in the constellation Leo. Leo's easy to find, and Regulus is there and quite bright, but if you need any help, you can actually use the Big Dipper. The Big Dipper is helpful for a lot of little tricks that we're going to look at, and in particular, if you look at the stars in the bowl of the Big Dipper, there's the 4 stars in the bowl, 3 stars make the handle. Everybody's seen the Big Dipper. Those 2 stars that are at the back of the bowl, right there, Phecta and Megrez are their names. Those 2 stars work as pointer stars. You have to tip your head way back if you're looking south, or tip your head back around. Draw the line from Phecta to Megrez, and it will point you over at Regulus right there in the part of Leo that's usually considered the head of the lion, but you know you're there if you see a backwards question mark in the sky. There's the backwards question mark, also called the sickle. These sorts of unofficial star groupings are called asterisms. There's the official constellation. The backwards question mark is the head of the lion. There's the Big Dipper once again. The 2 stars there, Phecta and Megrez, point down to Regulus. Over there, the tail of the lion is marked by the bright star Denebola. And there, if your imagination needs some help, there's the sickle or the question mark, the head of the lion, and Denebola in the tail of the lion. Another trick is to go back up to the Big Dipper and use the handle of the Big Dipper. The handle of the Big Dipper is sort of curved, or you could think of that as an arc. And so if you follow the arc, you reach the bright star Arcturus, and then you keep on going, and you reach the bright star in Virgo called Spica. So there's Arcturus in Boötes, and Spica in Virgo, and nearby again, Spica, just as we said last month, is Saturn. Well, we're hardly done with the Big Dipper in terms of tricks. In fact, the most well-known Big Dipper trick is for finding the North Star. Pretty much every boy and Girl Scout knows the trick. This time we'll take a look around to the north to make it a little bit easier. Once again, there's the Big Dipper. The bowl of the Big Dipper has those 2 stars there, which are called Duba and Merak, and those are the pointer stars. You draw a line and they point you over to Polaris, the North Star. So the 2 stars, Duba and Merak, point to Polaris, the North Star. The North Star is in the Little Dipper. And the constellation, of course, is the Little Bear, just as the Big Dipper is the Big Bear. But the Little Dipper stars are relatively dim. The 2 bright stars at the end there are about as bright as Polaris, and during the course of the night, they make a rotation around Polaris, like all the stars do. They're called the sentinel stars, though, because they're the 2 that march most closely to the North Celestial Pole, and these middle stars here are relatively dim. If you're in light-polluted skies, a bright city light or strong twilight, you'll probably not see those stars at all. Looking around to the west, now we see the winter stars on their way out. See how low on the horizon is Orion and the other winter stars over there in the west. They're setting earlier and earlier every evening, and so we'll see them for less and less time, and eventually they'll be going down with the sun. At the moment, you can still see them, at least some of them, until about midnight, but by May, those stars will be disappearing early in the evening, and we'll have no more winter stars for quite a few weeks. And then we'll see them early in the morning. If we look around over into the east, we can get a glimpse ahead of the coming summer stars. There's the bright star Vega rising on the horizon here fairly early in the evening already. We'll be seeing Vega and the other stars of summer for weeks and weeks now. So get outside and get familiar with the springtime skies. Get ready for the great summer stargazing.